Hello everybody, I'm not in my normal place today. I'm in Cornwall actually, having a little bit of a break, but life goes on and the news goes on, and actually over the last few days two things have happened which are very, very important. So I just was thinking about this today and what the effects are. Obviously yesterday there was the German general election, and I'm supporting the AfD, of course, like most people on the right, most people who are sensible, who want an end to cultural Marxism, replacement migration, and the war in Ukraine, and also the insanity of net zero. I mean, I do in the UK, people do all over the Western world, but the cabal that has got into the parties in power seems to be wanting to continue those things. So the AfD was the only party there that was going to end all of those things and restore sanity, free speech, reliable, continuous energy, and stop replacement migration in Germany, which would have been very good for them. I love Germany. I love the German people. I really don't like the government. I think that's the situation. We all think about all of our countries in Europe. You know, the USA is different now because you've got President Trump in. But yeah, the AfD got 20%, which was a good showing. But the majority of people still voted for the uni-party. A lot of people deceived to vote for the fake conservative the fake conservatives of Germany, the CDU-CSU coalition. They got 30% of the vote, but they're just going to continue doing all of the things that the SPD were doing. I didn't say that correctly, by the way. The SPD in German. You know, they would just carry on the program. So there's not going to be any change, unfortunately. Which is a very sad thing. It was good that more people voted for someone who wasn't in the uni-party. They're really showing well. It's going to take a bit more time to get them into power, but yeah, the situation continues. And of course, this leads, well, it dovetails with the other thing that's going on, because today, this week, is the 3rd anniversary of the start of the special military operation in Ukraine. So that is continuing, but is hopefully coming to a close. And President Putin and President Trump are working on negotiations to bring that to a close, which is fantastic. And I fully support that. You know, I've been saying from the beginning, this is something that didn't have to happen from the very beginning. It's a terrible tragedy how it's gone on for 3 years. And of course, we know Boris Johnson, to my country's shame, went to scupper a peace deal that was already arranged between Zelensky and Putin in April 2022. And so the war's continued on for another 3 years, with how many hundreds of thousands of people died, completely unnecessarily. So that's got to come to a close. But the leaders of European nations seem to want it to continue. They're mad and deranged, and this country is going to now up the amount it gives to 4.5 billion per year, which is absolutely mad, considering they're taking money away from pensioners, they're putting tax on farms, they're putting more taxes on businesses, they're taxing private schools, so a lot of them are closing. So they're harming all kinds of things in this country to give more money to Zelensky over there to keep this dreadful war going when it can easily be drawn to a close. So let's hope that they just ignore Starmer and whoever is in charge in Germany, because they're going to continue pushing for it there and other European countries, and they'll be ignored, and we'll just stop the war without them, in spite of them. And that's what needs to happen. So those are two very important things going on, and watching the news, as I'm sure you are. And let's just keep pushing on for sanity to be restored. Thanks for listening, everyone. God bless you all.